Hello, I'm Paul Cousineau from the Digital Navigator, and I'm going to be talking to you about upsells, meaning once a person makes a purchase on we're going to use the example of a website right now, and let's say that this is your customer, and then they decide, well, yeah, you should be happy, and then they buy whatever you have to offer, right, your purchase. And let's make this a little gift, meaning that they're pretty happy about what they're going to be buying from you. And then once that happens, in the ideal world, you would be doing your upsell by having a one-click technology, but there's different ways. Like you could have a follow-up process by email afterwards, or you could be calling them, contacting them directly. Now, once they've made that purchase, they should expect that it will deliver the results that you promised them. And this is very important. So there's two types of upsells that work very effectively. And the first one is about speed. The other one is about ease. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's say that your client is buying a course to learn how to play the piano online. It's a digital product. You've got perhaps 6 modules, 10 modules, something like that. They're going to expect that by the end of that, they're actually going to be able to be on a keyboard and then play a song, being able to show that in front of their friends. So then when you make a purchase and then you present your upsell, you can't tell them, hey, that's great, but in fact, you won't really be able to play any meaningful song. You'll only be able to play anything that has 8 notes out of the keyboard with your piano. They would be very disappointed. Or if you told them, yeah, you'll be able to play the piano if you repeat this program for 2 years. You'd be like, hey, you crazy? Like, I thought this was going to be a 6 module, 10 module, 1 week each, and I'd be able to play the piano. So you never want to tell them that they need to buy their additional purchase here to get the desired end result. Otherwise, they're going to feel bad. It's going to be not good for customer relationships, and they might even ask for a refund. Let's continue using that scenario. If you said, hey, we have some teachers that are available, either online, maybe that would be the easiest in this example, and they would be able to tutor you, give you personal guidance on how you're playing so that you could prevent bad habits from forming and becoming stronger and becoming like strengthening those bad habits, so that later you will be a much better musician, and over a few years your learning curve will be much easier, much faster. So this one would be a speed of result. You can see you'll be able to play much more advanced songs within a 3-month period if you take part of this tutoring program. The other one here is with ease. And ease can also include accountability as well. And this would be providing the results while making less efforts. Now, what are good examples of that? Done for you solutions would fit in here, or complementary products as well would fit down here. In the example of the piano, well, with the tutoring, it might be much easier because the tutor could notice something that you're doing when you're playing, and then they would be able to correct you immediately, and it'll be much easier to go through the different modules. So what are types here of products that you could be offering on those upsells? Well, you could be offering coaching, like we did in this specific example. You could be offering, actually this might not be with a one-click technology, but that's fine. So you could have affiliate products. And these also fit like in my categorization in terms of complementary products as well. Here, the example would be, if you buy this online course, then you could buy perhaps a beginner keyboard that simulates like playing on the piano, but is much less expensive than buying an actual piano. And then you could have a deal for that. Could either be a link to the affiliate website or how to order that, or you may even contact the student afterwards and then present that opportunity. Or if you have a shop that can sell that, then you could click and then buy that keyboard. This would be complimentary. Without this, it does not invalidate the music course, but it certainly helps if you don't have a keyboard. And then you may have different recordings or digital content, so that would work well. I've seen events, well, seen, yes, and attendance. I was going to a breath work certification and a week-long training program at the, trying to think where it was, at the Omega Institute. And that one was actually having people from all over the world, and they were experts in different breeding methods. And one of the things that they said when we got at the event is, do you want to buy the recordings for, it was $100 or $200? And a lot of people were buying that. I hesitated, decided not to buy them, but that would be one way that you could do it. So it could be a recording of your live events. I have a lot of clients that do retreats or workshops in person, and then afterwards you would resell the different recordings. And here you could have an advanced program. This could be how to play a particular set of songs, maybe jazz on your piano. That could be perhaps more advanced. Okay. You could have your subscription product here, and that could include a set number of calls, perhaps handouts every month. You could have monthly master classes. You could be sending them out physical newsletter whenever you want with the subscription model. And again, you would be presenting that after in terms of speed and ease. You may want to position this as sustaining what you are offering. I know for us at the Digital Navigator, one of the things that we do is offer different support and software packages. Well, those are very popular in terms of subscription. So if we're going to be doing a build out for a training or a membership website, or perhaps we're building a marketing system, we're going to use all of the different tools, and then we're going to be offering on the back end a subscription for all of those different licenses that are needed, and or support and guidance in using that, because most people that we work with don't really want to be involved in the technology. So we would present that afterwards, because normally this is not the end result that they're interested in. They'll just want to buy software for the purpose of buying it. They have better aspirations, such as a training portal for teaching people how to play the piano. And then after that, then we would provide the subscription product to help them get results better with their platform, or faster, and then more easily. This is like having your chauffeur in your car, which may be pretty cool unless you're a strong type A personality and you always want to be behind the wheel. But that's for another day. I invite you to share some of your comments about ideas on how you can use upsells in your business, how other people might be using upsells, some that you've found that have been very effective, yielding good results and returns, as well as increasing your customer satisfaction by helping them further achieve their different goals. I'm Paul Cousineau from the Digital Navigator.